Hey guys, it's Amy White with Worthy Written Words. Welcome back. Today's video, we are going to focus on the different kinds of scripture journals that you can keep. Now, there's lots of different kinds, and ultimately any scripture journal will work. But I want to take a focus on the most popular kinds that you can keep in this video so that you have a better idea of what will work for you and to help you get going and get started. So I'm first going to share what I like, what works best for me. I like to take a drawing pad and turn it into a Coptic journal. A Coptic journal just means that you've sewn it up like this, and what's nice about a Coptic journal is that it can lay completely flat when you're using it. But this is kind of an advanced approach. I have some in my store if you'd rather just buy one. If you like this concept, the reason I like this concept is because you can add all sorts of things to it, and it's a little bit flexible in the binding. And then it has like a really sturdy cover, and you can decorate it however you want because it's just cardboard. So like in this one I've used crackle paint and stickers and hardware, and then in another one I've got watercolors, and you can just, the sky's the limit with those. If that's a little too crazy for you, you could just get a normal composition notebook would even work. So you can make it as crazy or as simple as you want it to do. This is, of course, speaking of separate journals outside of your scriptures. So if you're doing a separate journal approach, which is what I like to do the most, I have two journals. I have one that's my chapters journal and one that is my topics journal. And what that means is when I'm studying chronologically in my scriptures from chapter to chapter, I will take each chapter and journal it out using templates or whatnot inside. So here's a page you can see I'm doing a chapter. And then when I come across a gospel principle or doctrine that I'm reading, then I will put it in my topics journal. And so whereas in this first book I'll have a page on 1 Nephi chapter 4, and here I will have a page on adversity or prayer or covenants, if that makes sense. Okay, so some people like to keep them separate like I do. Some people keep it all in one journal. Some people prefer just to study topics, and some people prefer just to study chapters. So that's a brief overview. The other kind of scripture journal that you can keep, it's really popular right now, it is just a wide margin Book of Mormon. And they sell certain kinds, like at Costco out here in Utah they do, or you can get them online. They're set up a little bit different. It's called the Rosenval Book of Mormon. It has wide margins on the sides. Or you can go to the website www.bradjackman.com, and they have free downloads there where you can just download the entire Book of Mormon in a file with wide margins that they've made, and then you can take that, or even print it off at home, take it somewhere and have them print it for you. I think it costs me around $20. So after you get it printed, you can do a couple different things. You can either, when you get it printed, have them spiral bind it, and that'll cost a little bit more money, but then it's all together. The pros is that it's smaller and more transportable if you want to take it to church with you or whatnot. The cons is you can't take anything out, and it's hard to put stuff in unless you want to use washi tape. The other thing you can do is you can print it out and put it in a 3-ring bind. It's got to be really wide because it's a lot of pages. But you get it put in here, and then what people like about this style is you can, if you are illustrating on your page or writing and you mess up for whatever reason, it's really easy to just take it out, print out a new page, and stick it right back in. It's easy to insert all sorts of conference talks. You can put whatever you want inside it, and it'll go right in there, and you don't have to worry about the binding or anything, and it can just get as big and fat as you want it to be. So those are the two main kinds, a separate journal or the wide Book of Mormon scriptures, either spiral bound or in a 3-ring notebook. See you later. You can Bye.